Alright, so that print was done. Bit of variation towards the top. It was slightly inaccurate at the very top. And I think it's all to do with the material. Let's say I think it is hardening. It's the end of the spool. But nothing major. Here it is. I'm going to try the wham bam again, but if it fails, I'll switch back to the ender. Yeah, a little bit of irregularity in the latter part of the print. But apart from that, yeah, it's pretty clean. Okay, so next up then, so that was, let's have a look. That was part 4 right, so we'll do part 4 left. Again, I'll leave the brim at 3mm. Top layers I'll actually reduce to 2. But let's take that down to 1. I think I've got too many top layers in there, to be honest. I think it was a bit too thick. Let's have a look at it. We may not need a top layer at all, but you've got to be careful. Yeah, it looks alright with one. And you can always zoom in so you can see here whether there's stitching. So let's turn no top layer at all. So up down to 0 rather. Same sort of time. Yeah, but you can see, look. Yeah, a hole appeared, right? So that's where your top layer comes in this example. So definitely 1 is required. No bottom layers. 3mm brim. It's quite a thin object. I think that's adequate. Let's try it with 2. Yeah, I'd say 1 is adequate. It's all about experimentation, really, and trial and error. But it looks good. And always check right down to the bottom. I had a problem earlier on, for some reason, where this layer here was filled in, even though I hadn't specified a bottom layer. It was just a matter of swapping profiles that I mentioned in the earlier video. So we'll print that out. Again, that's 230 on the head and 60 on the bed with a wham bam system. I'll keep an eye on it. What you really want is a camera that looks for when it topples off the plate. But I haven't seen anybody who's developed the software for that to actually identify if a print has suddenly turned into a nest, as they call it. Anyway, we'll catch you later.